Who plays what? You do guitar and keyboards?
I play guitar and keyboards, yeah.
And why?
I don't know. I just remember I was lucky to sort of grow up with a piano in my bedroom, and I was always sort of playing as, you know, as soon as I could reach the keys. And guitar I was taught by a next door neighbour of mine.
I suppose tin whistle, if I say it, we all play the piano, but tin whistle is a good instrument for me to play because I lose everything and it's very inexpensive.
When I was at school, I was taught clarinet, and obviously I was allowed to take it home to practice and stuff, and I was always leaving it on the train. Every
But that's
time.
grand, there's whistles all over the world.
Yeah. What about you?
I played the violin,
Yeah.
and the reason I ended up playing the violin was because actually there was this new violin method come in, and it was to send 3-year-olds to violin, you know. So Caroline was 3 at the time, so she was sent to the local violin teacher, and she was only interested in the size of his ears and why he had no hair. So then I got the violin lessons instead, so here I am.
And you're the drummer.
So after I missed the violin lessons, well, I had originally been the piano player in the band, actually, and then an old boyfriend of mine, had a drum kit next door, and I started playing away, and everybody heard me and said, you know, this is a good thing, let's incorporate this into the band, and we did. So I became the drummer.
So have you had any kind of drum lessons since then?
No.
You've just practiced?
Yeah,
Read
just
a book
practiced.
about it, or just got into the style?
Yeah, well, originally I got a few lessons in my hometown from a teacher, but after that I was on the road, so I had no time to actually do it, you know.
Does it make your arms strong?
It does, yeah. It definitely does. It's nice and painful around the back.
All right, and Helen's last. Helen's from Hampshire. Hello, Helen.
Hi.
Hi, you're 15.
16.
Oh, it says 15.
Yeah, sorry.
Have you had a birthday the last few minutes?
Pardon?
Never mind. When were you 16?
16 November.
Oh, well, we did get that wrong. Okay, what do you want to ask the course? Because this is the last question.
I'd like to know if they have any advice on how to get into the music business.
Who wants to have a go at that? Don't. Oh, no, don't say that.
That was a joke.
No, I think you got to be very aware of your limitations first of all, and that you've got to have a hell of an amount of perseverance, and, you know, just try and overcome every obstacle that comes your way, and I guarantee you there will be a lot of them.
And it's like any profession, isn't it? You've just got to, we keep saying this on the show, kick at the door. Knock, 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 knock.
You have to consider every obstacle to be an opportunity, you know.
And if you love it, you'll do it. That's just it. It's about love.
Yeah. Okay, one more question for you. Where do you all get your looks from? Is it from your mother or your father or both? Are your parents startlingly attractive?
They're both gorgeous.
Are they?
They're going to love it.
If we say they're both gorgeous, they love that.
That'll do, yeah. But I mean, do gorgeous genes run in your family? Does it go back? I mean, you know. You know, to back generations. I mean, have you been the Corrs known as, you know, a hot
I
family?
don't think so, no.
I don't know. I think, no. No, definitely not. Not the whole family, no.
Oh.
Like your parents.
But quite a few. Mum and Dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Well, it's lovely to see you all.
Thank you.
And continued success.
Thank you very much.
Are you going to play for us at the end of the show? I've forgotten that, are they? No.
Not today.
Not today. Never mind.
Another day.
Another day. But
Yeah.
it's great to see you.
Really good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
being here too.
Thank
See you again. Bye.
See you when you're even bigger than you are.
I think the first TV show we did was live with like a 100-piece orchestra, and we were dying. We were just trembling so badly and physically sick at stages and everything. Like really, but if you throw yourself in the deep end, you kind of learn at a very rapid
Accelerated
rate.
learning, definitely.
And you've been touring a lot, which always helps as well, doesn't it?
does,
So you can
yeah.
kind of
You really
get the
you
act
get very
together
tight,
then.
don't you, when you're touring? The
Yeah.
sound is very
Essential.
tight.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to put some viewers' questions to you in a second, but I just want to say something. I mean, I've been doing this show for nearly 10 years now, and you know when bands are doing that, and we saw it with the Spice Girls about 18 months ago, when they just had their #1, and we thought then, their ambition probably at that point was to be as big as Take That, you know, they'd be the girl answer to Take That, and look how much bigger they are. And I have to tell you, honestly, I think, I mean, you're very big now, I think you're going to be mega. I really do, honestly, I believe it. I think you're going to be a very, very, very big band. I mean, you don't need to hear that from me, who cares what I think, but I really do think that.
Thank you.
You're giving off a
Thank
very
you.
good
Thank
buzz.
you.
You really are.
Thank you.
Anyway,
And the phones have gone mad this morning.
they
People
want
want to
you.
talk to you. They do.
after you.
So we've got Nicholas, first of all, from Wrexham. Hi, Nicholas. Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hiya. All right.
Good. Well, you having a good half term?
Yes, thanks.
Great. Well, you're through to the course. You can ask them whatever you
He sounds
like.
very excited.
What would you like to ask them?
Okay, I'd like to ask them what were their favourite artists when they were growing up, and how did they influence them?
Good question. Take it left to right.
Growing up, you know, actually, we were big this is weird. We were big Prince fans. You know, when we were younger.
Yeah, Prince, yeah.
We used to listen to old Prince records, and I don't know if he directly influenced us, but that was what we were listening to at the time. I was anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've always been a very big Crowded House fan.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So that is in the back of your head sometimes?
Yeah, I think definitely is, yeah.
What are you?
Prince.
Prince, yeah.
Prince was my man.
Is he still your man?
Oh God, no. He's a great musician.
What about you?
What about you, Jim?
I suppose if there's any one band that would stand out for me, it would have to be the Police.
Yeah,
Love the Police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Police were
Absolutely
great.
love
You
it.
can
Message
still-
in a bottle. Wow.
Oh, just
My brother
Shivers
loved.
down my spine.
He loved the Police, and I could always tell when Sting had had his hair cut because Paul would go out and get exactly the same haircut. It was really sad. But there you go.
you can still play a Police album now, and it sounds so fresh. Doesn't it? It
Absolutely
still sounds like it was
brilliant.
done
Yeah,
yesterday. you know?
brilliant.
Highly unique.
Yeah, they're excellent. Okay,
Good.
well, there's your answer, Nick. Siobhan's next from Essex. Hi, Siobhan.
Hi.
Hello. You're 13 tomorrow.
Yeah, I am.
That's just for the by the by. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Welcome to the world of teenagehood and all that. What do you want to ask the cause?
I just wondered, why did they decide to record Fleetwood Mac's Dreams?
Because it's a great song.
Yeah.
Go on.
That's probably true. Yeah, the record company put it, I mean, the whole tribute album was being made and various artists were being asked to do it, and our record company put us forward
I
to
see.
do it, and we were just very fortunate. It's one of these, you know, I mean, unplanned things. You never think that that's actually going to be your ticket to
Fine.
success in some places.
Did you know the song
There you go.
before you recorded
Oh,
it?
yeah.
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 Were you pleased to do it? I mean, did you think, yes, that's us?
We were delighted.
Love
Yeah.
that
It's
song.
one of our
It's a
favourites.
great song, isn't it?
Great
So then you
lyrics.
just decided to stick it
Yeah.
on the album.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go, Siobhan. It's time for one of these things that sort of happened. Anything else you want to ask, Siobhan?
No, that's it, thanks.
Do you like them?
Yeah, they're my favourite band. I heard them in France last year.
Did you?
So-
France.
France. Whereabouts
Thank
in
you.
France?
Bataclan.
Pardon?
Whereabouts in France?
I'm in Brittany.
Brittany.
Oh, and the L'Oreal Festival, yes.
Yeah? Are you big in France? Or you
Yeah, well, we're
gobbling
quite
under there?
big in France, yeah.
What are you biggest?
Biggest, Australia, no, actually, Australia was our biggest. I think Spain, then
Yeah.
England, and then
Ireland,
Germany.
of course.
It's
Yeah.
all relative to the size of the places.
Population.
Denmark, Canada, and now England.
Germany, it's
Yeah.
really
Now
taken
England's
off.
getting
world.
very big.
Really?
Well, I've got to get to America.
Yeah,
Maybe that's a big
definitely.
one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Alison now in Yorkshire. Hi, Alison.
Hi.
What would you like to ask the cause?
Why did you choose to play the instruments that you play?
Able to hear at the same as everybody else, like the reasons why and when it's not fitting. You know, when you
Yeah.
listen to something like that, and Dreams definitely does fit
It
now.
fits, yeah.
But we were.
Hello?
You speak a lot way up there. Everybody-
We just got into the flight from Hamburg and we were
It's
fine.
me all the time.
Yeah.
On air.
No, it doesn't. I watch you.
Ask the news. No, I'm always forget what
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going to say.
always watching it.
I'm always watching it.
They must have seen me say, "Oh, I've forgotten the question now," and I hand over to
Oh,
Karen.
please,
Judy.
but it just kind of leaves
Yeah.
your head completely.
Now look, one of the key differences between you is that you're a bloke and you're three women. You're very nice
How
looking.
did you know?
Well, I just wanted to tell you
It's just very quick like that.
very quickly, and I spot these things, and instinctively, you're very nice looking, but you're beautiful. Right? As Judy authorised me to say, she sends a Finnegan hello. For that.
Oh,
Finnegan
great.
hello.
Tell her we said hello.
She's having it out today because she went last night. Now, what this means is, in the world, the hard world of television, that by and large the cameras tend to favour the sisters, don't they? Yes.
Naturally,
And you tend not to get as much camera time. This is true. We can't argue with it. But today's where it changes, Jim. Okay? Because we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras on you, and we are going to take nothing but shots of you until we get tired of it. So let's start it.
Do people
Just shots
really
of
want
Jim.
to see this?
They
Here
do,
we go.
Jim. We feel that they should.
Him. Nothing but him.
All lining up with
This
it,
is
Jim.
embarrassing. Back. Paparazzi.
A little bit more. Let's do another one.
I'm embarrassed.
I think he deserves
I'm looking at myself back in the monitor
a
here.
third
I'm
one.
looking
We need a
back.
third one. No, give him 3. Give him 3. One more time, please. That's it. Okay. Are you happy?
Would you like that, or would you rather?
I'm
Would you rather-
ecstatic.
Yeah, there we are. So you're on camera now.
It was great, and you
Just had to do
look
that.
gorgeous.
I'm here to make the girls look good. I don't think
Exactly
people
right.
realise that.
Oh, right. Were you very much brought up in a musical household? I mean, was there always singing and playing and all that kind of thing?
Yeah. Our parents locked us in the piano.
Chained you there so you could play it.
Yeah, our parents are
Was it
both
church music as
musicians.
well? Didn't you sing? in
Well,
church?
Dad plays an organ
Yeah.
in the church, and both our parents had a band. Dad taught us all piano from quite a young age, so they were always rehearsing in the house, so we were just constantly being influenced by what they were
Whose idea
listening
was it to form a band? Was it your parents or was it you?
Not our parents.
No, it was ours.
It was ours, yeah.
Yeah.
It was when you went along to audition for the Commitments, really, wasn't that the kind of first time you
Yeah.
got together to do stuff?
Yeah, that was the first time we actually got on stage together, and we had no songs written, and actually myself and Angie were the youngest. She was 16, I was 17, so we had no idea. And we got up and we did 2 covers. One was Quincy Jones, and the other one was Knock on Wood.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were bad.
Oh.
We were bad.
There must have been something there, though.
Oh no, but when you know
Innocence,
you're-
perhaps.
Innocence,
Yeah,
yeah.
naivety.
Isn't it funny how bad you can be? I mean, when I was in my teens, I was in a little band myself. The first gig we ever did was when we were 15. There were 3 of us. Well, there were 3 of us that night, and then there were 2. Because the third guy, he played the violin, and he said he was going to do, and he said he'd been practicing. He was doing a really jazzy, funky violin break, but we didn't even bother rehearsing. Isn't that stupid? So we just played alone in our own bedrooms, and then we arrived at this folk concert. We were the worst band I've ever heard. And the guy couldn't play the violin. And it was just, it's so eggy, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
where'd you go? So how did you, I mean, I stopped doing it then. So how did you get over your bad start?
We didn't realise that we were so
We were
You think you're right?
We thought we
It's only in retrospect you realise how bad you actually were, you know?
Yeah.
I think there's a fast way to learn, though. I mean, if you keep throwing yourself in at the deep end, like we've done throughout our career, I mean, that's
Hi. Now, Andrea, Sharon, Caroline and Jim are the Corrs, and they are getting mega. They are huge. They had them on our show about a year ago, was it?
yeah.
About a year ago. And we did a wee chat with them, and they sang a beautiful song then. What did you sing then? Do you remember?
Runaway,
Runaway
probably.
That's Runaway, that's right. Now they've covered Dreams, Fleetwood Mac's song, and it's been all at the top of the charts for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And we're just saying, there's something happened to you. I don't know what it is. Someone's come along and sprinkled stardust over you. I mean, you're always great, but something's gone on a gear. So this is what they did for us last week on the show. But there was no time to talk to them, to go off and do a sound check for a concert. And everybody phoned in, loads of you, thousands of you called in and said, please get them back and talk to them. We want to see more of them. So if you missed them, here's why you all called.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you lost. Yeah, thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. Yeah, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know.
Well, Jim was just saying, I was just saying, that looks so good, and you said, oh no, we're very self-critical. What's wrong? Okay, what was wrong with that? You tell me what was wrong with that.
I don't know. I mean, we look back at ourselves and we see ourselves moving in a particular way, and we sort of can cringe at times. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's just the way that we are.
Yeah, everybody does that.
Everybody
Yeah.
does that. Yeah.
But because you're siblings as well, do you think you're harder on each other than you would be if you were kind of, not related and in a band?
I think maybe we used to be. We're actually together as a band about 8 years now.
Yeah.
And I think in the beginning it was more difficult for us because, all of a sudden we were cocooned together, 4 people on the road working like 17, 18 hours a day. And I think, yeah, we used to criticize each other and maybe not take into consideration, our different personalities or, our different wants and
Yeah.
our different needs. But I think now it's gotten an awful lot easier. I think things seem to be happening for us now. And I think things in some way have a tendency to happen at the right time when you are I suppose, better equipped to deal with it. And I think
you're
now
equipped
we
to deal with
consider each other better, and we work better, and we know what we do better.
Also, people kind of know where to put you now, don't they? Because for ages it was the kind of the family and the Irish family, and they didn't kind of quite know what category to put you into, did they? You know, were you middle of the road? Were you not? You know.
Yeah. They didn't know whether to put us in the trad section or the pop rock section, I think. So, and
what section do you want to be in then?
We don't want to be in a section.
not really.
Yeah.
We defy categorisation.
That could be an awful thing too.
Absolutely.
But you had a problem with Radio 1. They wouldn't play you, would they?
Initially, yeah.
Initially?
We did,
What?
yeah.
What was the problem?
I don't know, maybe they just felt our music didn't suit or whatever, but with Dreams, they started to play it, which was
I mean, we're
fantastic.
definitely able